Okay, so this is a question 11, so it should be medium. But if you understand the definitions of average speed and look at the graph and interpret it correctly, it should be pretty straightforward. Now, one thing I want to mention in this is by looking at the graph, many of you might get a little scared that, oh my God, this graph has so many turns, twists and turns. But if you use the basic definition of what average speed is, it should make pretty good sense. So recall that average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. So now we're going to calculate the average speed of Maya and calculate the average speed of Naomi. So I'm going to call Maya's average speed as SM AVG. And what that's going to be is her total time, a total distance. So her total distance, according to the graph, is 6 because she starts out at 0 distance and she's at 6. So her total is 6. And her total time seems to be 30. But if you realize they're asking for miles per hour and the time is in minutes. So we have to convert our time to hours. And so in that, we can say that it was half an hour. So that's 12 miles per hour and that is Maya's average speed. Now let's calculate Naomi's average speed. And that would be, if you look at it, it is in 10 minutes and she covers 6 miles. So 6 miles and 10 minutes is 1/6 of an hour. So we're going to write 1/6. And so that's 36 miles per hour. Cool. So now they're asking for the difference between the average speeds of Naomi and Maya. And obviously, that's the difference between 36 and 12. So that's 24. So it's pretty straightforward if you know the definitions of average speed, like I've been saying throughout the entire question. And I would really recommend you to, go past, read the question maybe a second time if you don't understand it and it seems like a little bewildering sometimes and puzzling. So you can sometimes find a trick like this to solve a question. Okay. Next is example 2. So I'll read it and then we can solve it after you guys try. So Chiang drives 15 miles at an average speed of 30 miles per hour. How many additional miles will he have to drive at 55 miles per hour to average 50 miles per hour for the entire trip? So you're going to have to set up some equations for this. So that's my hint. And, again, use the definitions that we just learned about, speed and average speed and things like that. So, yeah.